numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And now for the Jays, George Springer. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Singy, Taijuan Walker originally drafted in the first round by the Mariners back in 2010, and a guy who's put together a very solid career. He was an all-star with the Mets in 2021.
Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same-side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Has some trouble with it. And he beats it. He's safe.
Just a little roller to the pull side, definitely out in front of the pitch away, but it wasn't one the defense could make a play on.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And it's fouled away.
Well, showed a lot of promise early on, but dealt with some injuries there and a lack of consistency. But over the last couple of seasons has really found it. Like the way that he commands that 2-seam fastball. You don't see a whole lot of guys using that pitch as much as they used to, but he's got a good thing working with it.
Left-hand hitter waits. Got him swinging.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boo. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does, and you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
And here is Matt Chapman. Off the mark there. 3-1 now. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. Taijuan Walker, a sneakerhead, Singy. He's got over 1,000 pairs of sneakers.
Are we serious with over 1,000 pairs of sneakers? He's like you. How many do you have?
Not 1,000. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. In there. And so now 1-2. The pitch. And that's outside. Down the line towards the corner. He's under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia and on the hill, Yusei Kikuchi.
Yeah, and as Whip tells you, he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So they're taking the mound. This is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Now at the plate, Bryson Stott. The 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
And he deals. And down on strikes he goes, and one gone.
Batting second.
Here's Trey Turner. Ball to strike. And there's a ball.
2-1.
Inside, just missed. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner on at first with one gone. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. And it is 2-1.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Here's Harper, the count 2-1. Ground ball left side. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, and that's just foul. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in easily. The pitch. Turner runs. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And the pitch. And foul ball. And now the lefty bounced out to short. Toss to Bell, and the inning is over. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Second inning set to go. And now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield. And a 1-1. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Next one misses. 2-2. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
And it's filled up. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Now it's Jansen to hit. No score here in the second. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
2 up, 2 down at the top of the second.
Batting it, the center fielder, Kevin.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. And that's too high. The 3-1. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
At the plate, Santiago Espinal. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is the inning. 1 left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. What a year 2022 was for Kyle Schwarber. He won the Silver Slugger, led the National League with 46 home runs. The only guy in the majors that hit more home runs than him, Singy, was Aaron Judge. The 2-1. This one in the air, center field. Kiermaier moving under it. And there's one down.
Batting 6. The catcher.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Good power, not great in the OBP department. The wide to kick the pitch. There's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting 7.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And here it comes. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Kiermaier squeezes it, and that is that. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Here's George Springer.
George Springer.
And that's downstairs and outside. Springer started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. That one ripped. One up, one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those blue hits to get a knock sometimes.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Reached on an infield single his first time. The wind and the pitch. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. And there's 2 down.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the left fielder,
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays.
Varsho.
He struck out swinging at his first at bat. The wind of the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. The 1-2. Way high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And we are still scoreless. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now here's the speed threat, outfielder Brandon Marsh. Ball to strike, the pitch.
On paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Right side, and that one handled. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
batting 9, the shortstop, Edmundo.
So up next, Edmundo Sosa. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, It's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And the next pitch is way outside.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next pitch way upstairs.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
This is Bryson's stop. Now snap throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. The 1-1. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And a 1-2. Runner on the go again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. There's a swing and a drive. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Worked to walk at his first trip to the plate. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Stop at second with 2 down. Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Runner leads away at second. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And now here is Harper. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Left-hand batter waits. Stays alive. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is that. So they strand a pair. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. Start of the 4th. Here's Matt Chapman. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there and out of here. Matt Chapman hits one out. It's his 6th home run of the season. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 1-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And it's even up. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Righty to the plate.
Ball.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive. And he'll play it on a bounce.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to.
Over to stop for 1. And that's 2. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back. John Chambie and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Nick Castellanos. The wind of the pitch.
Ball 2.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. The 1-1.
Nope. That's inside.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Next pitch is popped up. And Realmuto is out. And that is that. Offense held in check there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Kevin Kiermaier.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. You know, he saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's a 1-1. That one missed. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Number 56 appears to be getting loose. Vasquez, a left-hander, also throwing. Next offering way off the plate. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The right field.
And the batter is George Springer. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Righty delivers. And downstairs. Espinal, the base runner at first with 1 out. Runner on the go. Springer swings, belts one. Out to left. Gone. George Springer takes him deep. Home run number 5 on the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit, and the righty deals. That's towards center. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Dalton Varsho digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fly ball down the line, and it falls. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Man at second here with 2 away. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. He's already homered in this game. The 1-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
The next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Two on the way. This one in the air right field. Castellanos gets under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Alec Bohm. And that's a little bit high. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Tim Meza, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Swanson getting loose as well. And a 2-1 on the way. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
The pitch. That one the other way. Puts it away for the out.
Now back, the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
So digging in, Edmundo Sosa. The 1-1. Boom. At first, one gone.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That misses, and the count is even 2-2. Next offering is fouled back. 2-2. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Let's go, Phillies. 1-1 now. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line to left, and now maybe extra bases.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Trey Turner now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Varsho fires it to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 56.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And now for the Jays, Brandon Bell. And a 1-1.
Ball.
Well, these Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Late swing, foul to the left.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Next offering upstairs. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. 1 for 2. Kicks and deals. Slow roller up the middle. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, Danny Jansen.
2 outs, base is empty. Danny Jansen to hit here. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Connor Brogdon is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Danny Jansen hits one out. His 4th home run of the season. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Kiermaier now. He's 0 for 1. That's to third. And that'll do it. Toronto extends the lead on the solo shot. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yusei Kikuchi done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Eric Swanson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So a man aboard. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. On a strike. The pitch. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. And George makes the grab.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner at second here, one gone. And now the count is even. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Trevor Richards getting loose out there. And a pitch. In the dirt. Tag, safe. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. He's got it, and there's two away.
The batter, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto steps in. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground, right side. Merrifield to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
The 2-1.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Little dribbler up along 3rd, and it goes just foul. Right-handed reliever. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Marsh on the move. Tracks it down for the out. 2 down. Now it's the DH. Bo Bichette. 1 for 3. The 2-1. Swings through that.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
That one drilled left field, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
And now here is Dalton Varsho. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Bichette leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pickoff throw. Bichette a dive back in. Kicks and fires. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Blue Jays held in check. They lead 4-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and now the first baseman, Alec Bohm. The Phils in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
At the belt and fires. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's the first out.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
And the right-hander deals to third. Chapman gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. There's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swing, he held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Right-hander kicks, deals. Lined, and that's a base hit.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
New arm out of the bullpen, Trevor Richards. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Trevor Richards.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Bryson Stott. The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. And that one hammered. Kiermaier going back on it. Still going back. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. So he leaves the yard to left. Third home run of the season. It's 4-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Turner now. The pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Connor Brogdon.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Schwarber right there to make the grab. And there's one down.
The batter, the first baseman,
Brandon Bell, the next to hit. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Action in the pen down there. Craig Kimbrell, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's out.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And he deals. On a line out towards center. March hauls it in, 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Here comes a pitch. High fly ball out to center field. Hauls it in after a long run. And that is that. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. New pitcher now for the Jays, Yimi Garcia.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nick Castellanos.
The right fielder.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if you will.
Next offering misses. 3-1. And a strike in there.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Springer there makes the catch.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. The 1-1 is upstairs, and it's 2-1. That one in there across the letters. Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Righty delivers. And another ball. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Phillies 2. We go to the 9th. Now it's going to be Danny Jansen.
Leading off the Blue Jays, the catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
The pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. Turner with the throw to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. Ball to strike. That's in there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Gregory Soto, the left-hander, up and throwing. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Caught him looking for the K. 3 up, 3 down that time. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9. 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Phillies 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jordan Romano.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Check swing, but he went too far, and the count is 1-2. And the pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the guys that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
And a count 1-2. And the pitch. That one drifts inside. The 2-2 on the way. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
3-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty to the plate. And down on strikes. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. On the ground to third. On to first. Ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.